Sup lads, it's your boy Bandana-Boi, and today I'm gonna be ranking my favorite obscure German words. I could probably make 3, 4, 5 parts for the series, but today we're only doing the first part and we'll see if I'll be doing more of this. I am an active German learner lads, I love languages, I absolutely love the language of Deutsch. Without further ado lads, let's jump onto the very first one on the list, which is Tastatur. Now, who made this? Not the keyboard, but the tastatur. Who named it? None of the other words on this list are as simply explained as just a simple keyboard. But I remember the first time coming across this, I was so baffled that they would name a keyboard tastatur. I was taken aback. I didn't even know what to do. Who calls a keyboard a tastatur? There is no reason on earth for you to be doing that. I'm just saying, if all my friends ever came to me and asked me for a tastatur, I did ask for a keyboard, I would actually start swinging. It would not be safe. One of us is gonna be on the ground within the next 10 to 15 seconds. Yo, got a keyboard? Yeah, I have one right here. You can take it. Thanks for a tastatur, man. What'd you say? I said thanks for a tastatur. No, hold that thought for a minute, yeah. Whoa, what are you doing, no, don't worry. Just making sure. What's wrong about what I said? Tastatur you say, huh? With the gun down. Yeah. Wait. I'm not sorry. This way is I go to the word, but if anyone ever does say it to me, I'm just gonna, sorry. Alright, lads, moving on to the second one on the list. We got Backpfeifengesicht. Lads, this is so good. You know how we talked about tastatur and how I wanted to basically harm whoever said that word to me? This word is basically what I want to do to them. Because I'm sure whoever's gonna be calling my keyboard tastatur in front of me, I'm gonna be calling them a Backpfeifengesicht. Y'all might know this guy. I don't want to instigate, lads, but there's some beef over here, alright? This guy used to torment me in my childhood. I don't like him. What better phrase to put to portray this word than him? Let's read the literal definition. Cheek whistle face. It means nothing. We don't care about that. My favorite German words are the ones that almost make absolute no sense. If they're not used in correct context, you wouldn't even understand what the word means. But over here, goodness gracious, a face that badly needs to be slapped. Tell me that isn't a goated word. We don't have something like that in English. I wish I could say a singular word and convey that much meaning. I just conveyed a full sentence. I know, lads, you're like, the word is literally like 50 letters long. I don't care. You can say it in one go. It's one word. It doesn't matter. German bends the rules for these grammar rules, and it's goated. So next time any of your friends tells you, give me a tastatur, hit him with the Backpfeifengesicht. Y'all know me. I got beef with this guy. No one low-key likes this guy. No one likes Matt. Matt's the guy who just shows up, but he's low-key kind of superhuman, so everyone gotta get along with him. But no one really likes him. The moment you say something to Matt, he got anger issues. Within 6 minutes, you're gonna be 6 feet under. Moving on, lads, we have Kummerspec. This one's hella funny, I'm not gonna lie. Grief bacon. I can't think of a better word to convey excess weight gain from emotional overeating than grief bacon. It sounds funny, it sounds like a random YouTube channel you just happened to cross by. It actually has such a specific meaning, and I think this happens a lot. A lot of people overeat whenever they're in stressful situations. Calling them grief bacon is probably the lightest way you can tell one of your friends, Chief, you have gained some weight. Moving on to the next one on the list, we have Drei Käsehoch. Lads, this is top 5. This is usually used in a cute way to refer to a child. However, if you have a short friend, it can be either a compliment or an insult, but you're basically just calling them 3 cheeses high. It's creative, it's fun, and the best thing is that it's a singular word in German. It comes from somewhere so wholesome. It has the variety to do whatever you want. You can call whoever the hell you want Drei Käsehoch. What better way to throw a jab at your friend than just calling them 3 cheese high? This is why the German language is one of the best languages in the world. So with that being said, lads, thank you for doing the video. Du bist Drei Käsehoch. Hey, what you call me? Hey. Moving on to the 5th one on the list, lads. We have Geisterfahrer. Now, this one's hella goated. You usually use it whenever you're on a highway and you see someone going in the opposite direction. Of course, I hope this doesn't happen because that's extremely, extremely dangerous, lads. But it also has an amazing translation, ghost driver. Now, most likely, it's not gonna be a ghost. And if you crash into this guy, both of you might become ghosts. So you don't want to do that. Don't take it in a literal sense, lads, because if you do, you and that ghost driver might go Tschüss. The thing is, this sounds a bit too cool when someone's actually driving down the highway in the wrong direction. Calling them a ghost driver is actually almost a compliment. But this is not a compliment, lads. Don't do this and don't try it. None of us should ever be a Geisterfahrer, because otherwise you might go in prison. Moving on, that's number 6 on the list. We have Kohlensäure. I hate this. I hate it so much. It's a way to basically say that you want or don't want a fizzy water. It's mostly used in that regard, where, oh, would you like some water, some Wasser? And they usually ask you if you want your water with or without. And this is annoying. When I saw this for the first time, look at the literal translation. The literal translation. is cold acid. If someone said cold acid to me, I wouldn't even want to drink anything no more. I think I'm getting poisoned. And why does it have to be that complex? Cold acid? What is this? I don't like this. I hate it. If I ever went to a restaurant and they asked me this, I'm jump. Actually, I can't really do that, lads. But I am low-key gonna give him that stare of like, I don't want no Kohlensäure. Of course, you gotta say in German, lads. Don't say in no English. Because in English, you have simpler terms like carbonation or fizz. Fizz is the one I really want to target here because fizz is such a nice, cute way of saying someone's carbonated. While Kohlensäure puts me on edge. Why are you saying that long-ass word just to convey that something is sparkling? Moving on, that's number 7. Y'all thought I wouldn't include someone that's this long. In fact, let me lock in so I can read this correctly and not butcher it like an absolute moron. The Tschüss. Now y'all be like, what the hell did this guy just say? It's a very nice way to call someone a wimp. This works so well if you have some friends that don't know German and you want to insult them in a very nice and friendly way, but they're gonna think you're saying someone absolutely out the ballpark. This is the best thing you can do. You know, you can just call someone a wimp. You know, they didn't want to jump, they didn't want to do a move in public, they didn't want to, do a front flip. You want to call them a wimp, but that's the thing. In English, it's too swift. Hey, yo, you a wimp. Who cares about that? But when you call someone Handschuh Schneeball Vefe, then you're cooking with the insults. They probably thought that you just cussed their entire ancestry, but you didn't. You're just calling them a wimp. It's the best way to get a reaction out of your friends, as if you just casted some type of magic spell on them that's gonna seal them and their entire family. Not to mention that this literally just means glove snowball thrower, which I have no idea what's the point of that. But that's why some of these words are amazing. German language, they do so well with just connecting words together. I love ones like these that convey different meanings. They almost feel like figures of speech more than just normal words because of the meaning that they have behind those words. Last but not least, lads, and I had to make an exception, we have Eilegende Wollmilchsau. The literal translation for this is egg-laying wool milk pig. What the hell is this? Y'all probably look at your screens if you're in German and you're like, what the hell is this guy even talking about? I apologize if I butchered any of these pronunciations. A boy is working on that. This actually just means you're a jack of all trades. This almost also sounds like an insult, but isn't. The literal translation isn't even that far off. They're basically calling you a jack of all trades because they're basically saying, for example, you have everything we need. You can lay eggs, you can produce wool, you got milk, and you're also a pig so we can get that bacon from you. It's actually a pretty nice metaphor where calling someone a jack of all traits through animals. So next time you see one of your homies and you think he's absolutely goated, don't be shy to hit him with the Eilegende Wollmilchsau. Come on. Then you wouldn't feel nice, you wouldn't feel high, you wouldn't feel like you are not at level if someone told you this. That's like the best compliment you could get. And guess what? Perhaps just a couple minutes ago, they called you a Handschuh Schneeball Vefe. And that's not fair. So hit him with this, brighten up the mood, and I'm sure you'll be homies real soon. With that being said, lads, I hope you enjoyed the video. I had a blast making this, and I had a blast picking out these German words. I know the last one was more of a phrase than a single word, but I felt like I had to include it because it was just such a good word. Tell me what was your favorite German word in the comment section down below. Lads, don't be shy to call me in the comment section below a Handschuh Schneeball Vefe, because perhaps I am, or perhaps not, lads. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Tell me what you want me to do next if there is a language you want me to do in particular. And that's all from your boy. Tschüss!